I'm going to do a quick unboxing and go through a few of the features of the Yarber 8K. Comes with your standard waterproof casing. It's like a quick reference guide. Tells you a little bit about the MicroSD card, as far as the Wi-Fi remote, things like that. Comes with a nice little pouch, little carrying pouch. These are the batteries. Couple zip ties. Back cover if you just weren't using the waterproof and you wanted to be able to touch. Let's see what we got here. Looks like a couple pieces of double sided tape, micro USB. It's like a handlebar mount. A couple more mounts, look like these may be for the remote. Standard mounts. Velcro straps and a couple other straps. So it looks like it just pretty much has all the standard attachments. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and power it on. So I'm gonna press it and hold it. It'll come on, has a quick Yarber screen. As you can see, it has a lot of indicator lights, let you know that it's powered on. There's a light here, there's a light on the bottom, and it also has another one on the front, which is to just let you know that it's in camera or video. Okay, this is basically how the back of the display looks. As you can see, it has a lot of indicators to let you know it's on. You got a light here, a blue light here. There's also a blue light on the bottom. If you turn it to the front, you got a blue light here, let you know that it's on. And it just stays lit no matter if you if it's in photo or video. It's not like one switches to the left or one switches to the right. It's just directly in the center. So this is your Wi-Fi. If you have Wi-Fi on, it will let you know it's on and connected right here. Power button, up and down buttons. But I'm gonna get into this menu a little bit. It just lets you know if you're in video mode, you can switch it here. Go in photo mode. As you can see now, it's changed into a camera. This is your playback. If you had pictures in there or videos in here, you can switch in between your files to view your pictures or play back your video. Okay, over here you got your battery indicator. If you take it out of photo mode and put it back in video mode, as you see here, you have an icon now for your sound. You can turn that off or on in the settings menu. We'll get to those in a second. I just wanted to show you the different types of video resolution that was available on this. As you can see here, you've got your 720s at 60, 120, and 240. You got your 1080 at 30 and 60 frames a second, as well as 120. 2.7 at 30 and 60, 4K at 30 and 60, and the 8K at 15 frames a second. You got your photo menu. I'm gonna go back here real quick. As far as the video encoding, you do have H.264, H.265. And it's got the loop recording, time lapse interval, depending on what type of seconds you want, fast motion movie, wind noise reduction, angle, which you can go from wide, medium to narrow, sound record, and this is where I was saying you could turn it on or off. It is on. Just want to run through this real quick, show you what else is on here. Drive mode, on or off, if you want to use it as a dash cam. Video screen mode, normal, water, riding, winter, driving, night. So it has those modes. I'm not sure if those are going to be used too much with me, but they are there. And as far as in the photo mode, you've got 20 megapixels, 16, 12, 10, 8, and 5. And it actually does really great in the 20 megapixel. It takes excellent pictures. Let's actually just get out of here. Remote pair. Well, let me get out of there. Let's go back to photo resolution. You got your ISO. Auto 100, 200, 400, 800, 1600, 3200. That seems to be about it. Time lapse interval. Seconds there. Time lapse duration. Got night lapse, burst mode. It has a lot of features for the price. Delay timer, long exposure, raw photos, photo scene mode, indoor, outdoor, portrait, landscape, night. So those are the functions that would be in the photo menu. Now I'm getting to the, actually, let me get out of here real quick. I'll go back in here to this one real quick. And like I said, these are just the basic ones, but you do have another settings menu that I'm going to go in right here. And this will take you into your sounds, where you can turn your shutter sound off, your boot up off. There's like a little sound that it makes when it boots up. Screen beep on or off. Volume here. This would be how you would pair your remote. It does come with a remote. Actually, you know what? I didn't show the remote, but I do have the remote. Let me show you that. I'm going to put it right here. I do have the remote. I actually paired it up and used it, and it works good. So that's actually supposed to be in the box, but I had it sitting over here on the other side of my on my desk. Okay, let me get back in here. Remote pair. This is where your lens distortion calibration is at. It's not actually in the other settings part. You actually hit the settings that was down here. You go over and you hit it here, and that's where the distortion calibration would be. What I have learned is that you cannot have the lens distortion correction on while the image stabilization is on. It's either one or the other. So you select one, select the other, it'll actually cut the other one off. Special effects. Got black and white, vivid, natural, negative, warm. It's a pretty nice selection of special effects that it has, that you could choose to try to get to the picture style that you want or that you're looking for. I'm not sure if they work. I haven't tried them, but I just leave it on none, so it just shoots normal. Let me see. You got driving mode in there. Your date stamp. This is basically if you want the date stamp on your pictures or videos. You can set the time and date here. Screensaver, auto power off, power on record, to where if you wanted this to record as soon as you powered it on, you could do that. Power frequency, 50, 60 hertz. Also has white balance, auto, daylight, cloudy, tungsten, fluorescent, exposure, if you wanted to change that. Reset your Wi-Fi setting. You got your language menu, and as usual, format your SD card and your system firmware. Which would be that right there. It's what they should be shipping with. And it actually tells you your card info, your SD card info. So I just wanted to go through the menus here, give you a little bit of information. Okay, one other thing that I wanted to share with you is if you have this plugged up to your computer or laptop, if you go ahead and plug micro USB cable in, it actually will come up with that, and then it'll go to this, which you can it should come up on your computer as a mass storage, or it actually come up as Yarber. If you wanted to use this as a PC cam, you can also do that. It does work. If you want to charge it, what will happen is once you hit that, it'll turn off and start charging. If you wanted it working, you can hit that, and you can also charge it, as well as if you hit this top button here, you can record. I did try this for about 30 minutes. It got hot. I can't say that it didn't. I mean, it got hot with it charging. And I don't believe the screen went off. So from that point, it probably got a little hot because the screen was on. I do know when you do not have this plugged in and you go ahead and record after there's a setting in there, but after, I think I have mine set for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, the screen will cut off, and you can just, if it does cut off, you can just hit this just tap this button right here. It'll come back on once it's off. If the screen is on and you tap it, it will stop recording. But it does record while it's plugged in. So if you did want to use like an external power pack or something like that, it will record and charge the battery at the same time. I just wanted to let you know that, and that is actually one of the reasons that I picked it up. This one you can. It does get a little bit warm depending on how long you're recording. I did let it go for 30 minutes of recording. It didn't have a problem or an issue. It did get, I can't say extremely hot, but it was, you know, a little bit past warm. It was on the hot side. It wasn't like hot, but it was hot. So I just wanted to let you know that. But outside of that, I think it's a great little cam for the price point. The Yarber 8K.